let me just turn this part off of here. And there we go. My reminder I can turn off. How's everybody doing today? All right, let's deal with the elephant in the living room. My spaz attack on Facebook Live on, I believe it was Saturday night. All right, I'm only going to say this once, all right? I was blindsided by information, and I don't like being blindsided. So I reacted. Now, this has nothing to do with my mood disorder. I reacted plain and simple. And the reason I can sit here before you calmly and moving forward is because I have spent the last 48 hours, 24 to 36 hours going from being blindsided to working through my feelings to working in solution. Okay? Solution number 1, don't feed the trolls. All right? So let me say hi to everybody. Let me just pop out my participants here. Ahmad, Ann Lewis, Audrey Abbott, Betty Fertig, Seashell Surf, Corey C, Country Girl, Dave Smith from Arizona, Furby, hey baby, Heather Finley, it's a crying shame, Julie Otteson, it's starting to jump, Karen, where did I go? Karen Ludwig, Kathy Krause, Lady B, Lena K, Linda Mick, Lori M, Lynn Marie, Mama Cat, Patricia, hi darling, Michelle, Speedy Delivery McFeely, Melody Ray, Pearly White, Peggy McCoyle, so-and-so, Sherry Leach, Sisters in Christ, Stephen, how's my pet? Sue Bass, Terry Ann Whiting, Little Red, Wesley Freeman, and Yorn. All right, let me go out and pop out my chat and bring it on over, okay? Now, I am going to not address anything that was said. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. You okay with that? All right. Here's the deal. I am going to do live streams publicly once a week. I will probably, I don't know if I'm going to leave them up or not. Okay? Now, for those of you who are patrons of my Patreon, you will please remove your pledge. I have deleted that channel. Full stop. Blow away. Thank you. I have deleted that channel because I was planning on doing, I was planning on making a membership channel with my channel, like the join button. But the problem is, well, it's not really a problem. Briar said, Mom, why jump through all those hoops? Just revamp your Patreon. And he's right. I am going to have revamp. I'm going to be opening a brand new Patreon account. And it's going to be for those who want to support, but also who want to, I'm going to put out live streams that are for patrons only, once a week guaranteed, probably Wednesdays. And those videos will stay unlisted for the patrons, okay? Unless somebody shares one of those links and blows it for everybody, then all those videos, the patrons' videos, will be made private after the fact. But it's all going to be explained in my new Patreon account, okay, when I make it. All right? Patrons are also going to be able to phone in on those live streams, those unlisted live streams. I am not going to activate my phone for public live streams. Why? I'm not inviting that crap. Okay? So, you guys, if you can't afford to be a patron, that is absolutely 100% fine. Okay? This is my way of separating the wheat from the chaff when it comes to people who thought it was okay to pay $1 a month so that they could, be in the loop and use that information to be assholes. Pardon my language. So, this is how it's going to play out. I have not done anything yet, but I'm setting up a new Patreon account. The new phone came in the mail today, or came delivered per later today. And all the patron live streams, Freaky Friday is going to be a patron only one as well. Okay? I'm not opening it to the public anymore. It's just, I want to thank the ladies and or men who are hiding behind ladies' names maybe in the Gossip Bakery. I want to thank you for drawing attention to the fact that there is a lot of nasty darkness out there, and the more I shine, the worse the darkness tries to attack me. So now I'm working in solution, and unfortunately, a lot of the our half acre homestead and cooking with cannabis folks are going to suffer for it, but I have no other choice at this point, right? So you're still going to get your live stream once a week, probably like now, Mondays, maybe another one. But patrons only live streams. If you become a patron, when it's all said and done, you'll get into those live streams. You will be able to come in or phone in and talk live on speaker. You might even get some rough cuts. You might even get videos just for patrons. But the rest of the channel, you're still going to get your cooking videos and all that stuff, and you're still going to get your once a week live stream. This is the best way I can make it all work for as many people as possible and still protect myself. Yes, Patreon gives notification. Because the thing is those live streams for patrons will be at the same time, same day, every week. Right? So you're getting 4 live streams a week with call-in. Right? And one of the reasons why I'm reserving the phone for the Patreon account or for those Patreon live streams is because those people are the one paying for that phone. Right? I'm paying $36 a month for that phone, plus the line. Can you do a join account on YouTube? Well, that's the thing. I was going to, Furby, but I started to look through it, and it was a lot of jumping through hoops. And the only difference between Patreon and the YouTube membership is the YouTube membership, I'd be able to give you custom emojis. All right? But it was a lot of jumping through hoops to repeat the process from Patreon to YouTube just for some custom emojis, right? Hey, CFF, how's it going? You know what? I'm not asking people, like I said, I'm not asking people to join Patreon. I'm just letting them know that it's there. And I'm going to, do special live streams where I can come in and talk to my friends, where I can emote, and it doesn't leave the room, so to speak. Right? So, and I honestly think this will discourage gossip mongers who like to hide behind fake names, fake email accounts, fake pictures, in a private forum so that they can feel okay in tearing people down over and over and over again. And not just me, you guys and my family too, right? I don't think, I don't think, unless they're fans and they want to get in on Patreon and they're willing to pay $5 a month, that's fine. But guess what? I am past, I'm only talking about this because of what happened in the last 48 hours. All right? I'm already worked through my emotions. You can ask Stephen. I had a really long conversation with him on the phone this morning. And, right, Stephen? And Bev, I can't stay, but I just wanted to come and say, I love you. Keep going. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, well, thank you. I like my shirt too. So this way, everybody wins, but I have some protection. And one of the things with the Patreon account is if you share this link outside of Patreon, like once I do an unlisted Patreon live stream, I will leave it unlisted so that the patrons can go back and watch it whenever they want. Right? But the first time somebody leaks a link for a Patreon live stream, then the moment the live streams shut down, I will make them private. That is a very important distinction that people are going to have to understand. If you notice, all my past live streams are now private. Why? Because people are using it to mine information so that they can tear me down. For instance, yes, I paid $3,300 for this house. And now we owe $73 on it. Okay? That's, you know what? Now, if you want to know why it went up so much, then you go back. Okay? Because when we were rebuilding this house, we weren't filming it. I didn't even have a YouTube channel. We put a brand new roof on, an addition. We enlarged our lot to make sure that all of our property was within legal boundaries. Okay? All of these things cost money. And I apparently am raking in money hand over fist between YouTube and tips. Wake up call. The reason that we were okay until Howie's unemployment came in, and we're okay at the moment with the fact that he's down to 44% of his last bring home income, is because I put money in savings towards bills. And let me do all the ladies at the Gossip Bakery one more fun fact. And then we're going to get on to us. All right. Yes, I have been tipped and financially helped out ever since. I don't know, probably over the last 4 years or so. People have sent tips when Howie was laid off. They sent $700 some towards my new KitchenAid mixer. And then tips when Howie was laid off, and my GoFundMe account, which earned $3,470 some towards expanding this from a half acre to a full acre to get our property in a proper boundary set. And that cost over $13,000, but you all helped me with the $3,470 some that was raised through GoFundMe. You guys helped for that. But I'm going to tell you, $5,500, give or take $40, is what I have received in GoFundMe and tips in the last 10 years. Okay? So, I only have one last thing to say. All right? And this is not to my loving connected hearts. This is to the dark ones that sit here behind fake names and never comment so that we can see who they are. Okay? Who come in here just to thumbs me down. Bitch, if you are coming in here and following me and writing a 63 part 1 page forum about me, negative or positive, bitch, you're a fan. I have a YouTube family. You all know who you are. But bitch, you're just a fan. Why? Because I give you lots of stuff for you to go back into your dark corners and bitch about. Have at it. I'm on to ya. We're done. Bye-bye. Hey, how's everybody doing today? I don't want to talk about it anymore. This is one thing I really want to get clear. I don't want anybody who I love or who loves me or is in our connected hearts to go to that place ever again. Why? We are not going to give them our energy to fuck with anymore. Right? We're not even going to think about them. We're not going to talk about them because that means we're feeding the darkness. So at the end of every live stream, we will pray for them. And we will push back at that darkness as we always have. It must be working if I'm getting blindsided by this crap. And this crap just started in October. Right? Candy! How are you, darling? We're good, Bev. Let them talk. Show how disgusting they are. You know what? Oh, me and you, Acres. Wait a minute. Aren't you, me and you, Acres, aren't you like north of where Jeremy and Carmela's property is? Do I got that right? Keep on moving on. Keep on moving on. Hey, rehab nurse, how's it going? Hi, Bev, the perfect shabby cat. Please explain old video uploads. Patricia, darling. And no, Patricia, your parcel never arrived. But that's okay because I got it covered. Okay? I'm just pissed on your behalf. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Karen Doc. Okay. What I want to explain, okay, about all the old videos showing up is I went to make all the old live streams private because if nothing else, the last 48 hours has taught me that I need to protect myself. I need to be less forthcoming about my life because there are people who will use that against me. Correct? So what I did is I went to set all the old live streams to private. And for some reason, when I hit select all, it did not just the live streams, but it did the uploads as well. So then I had to start all over from scratch, make them all public again, and then individually in groups of 50, put all of my old live streams into private. And then put all my old videos onto public. Well, apparently when I did that, it rebooted everybody who it has rung that bell, got like videos upon videos sent to their email. So that's what's happened. I went and looked at my videos today and went, what? They're totally not in any order. So it's like, okay, we really are starting fresh. Yeah, you don't need to be in the loop because bringing you into the loop of what happened would be okay. When people spew poison, whether it's on the internet, whether it's in a letter, or whether it is in energy, even looking at that poison can infect you. All right? I have closed the door. Please, folks, don't go in there. Don't go in there making an identity so that you can defend us. Don't. You just be feeding them. All right? So the door is shut. And I don't want to discuss it with you guys because it was really nasty. The only one I sent the entire link to was my cousin Mary Jane, and I have to share this with her right now. Excuse me. That we're on. The only one I sent the link to was my cousin Mary Jane, not Mary Jane Weeds, Mary Jane Dobson, and she is OCD, and she was frothing. She was frothing, mad. And I had to calm her down. And I said, I didn't send this to you so that you would get upset. I sent it to you because I just wanted somebody that I could talk to about how it made me feel. Excuse me. There, I got to send the link for the live to her. And there we go. And then I'm going to restore my chat. Hang on a second. Pop it out, bring it back, make it live. So, oh, did you get your postcard, Malka? People have been, I'm actually, yeah, absolutely, sweetheart. Email me at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com and I will, and request my mailing address. And I don't give it to just anybody, right? Mary Jane's on live with me? Where? Where's Mary Jane? I don't see her. Hey, Donna Lal, Lacey Black. It's called Sugarcane in the Raw. It was at Sam's Club. It was about $8. Ooh, that's good. Hi, Pam. How's it going? So anyway, that's what's been going on for the last 48 hours. You guys are still going to get your regular uploads when I'm doing them. Like, for instance, tonight I'm making scallop potatoes au gratin, but I'm not doing it with pantry stock. I'm doing it from scratch. So I'm going to do that video. And it's for two because I'm not making a big pan. I'm only making a little one. Hey, Marcella, how's it going, sweetheart? Thrifty VG. Why did I get put in a timeout? Okay, anybody care to explain? Hey, Mary Jane. You got put in a timeout because there's a YouTube glitch. I don't see anybody getting put in timeouts because my moderators would put you in timeout. My moderators would put you in timeout but they would warn you first. Okay? None of us are timing you out. It's a YouTube glitch. I'm going to get off topic. Have you heard from Melissa Corley? She hasn't been on for a long time. She usually posts pictures of little Ben on Facebook. She hasn't posted since the new year. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Howie's going into work tomorrow to get his picture taken. He's getting his picture taken because they have, like, the staff pictures. Laurel, thank you, darling. So I'm cutting his hair tonight and he's shaving his beard. Should we do a video? I need to know. Because Howie's looking like he looks, well, I personally think he's better looking than Kurt Russell when he's all bearded and fluffed out, but I'm losing the Santa Claus. It's March. He's going to shave. So, what was I saying? Yes, regular videos as they come out are going to come out. Okay, good. And hey, Jane Attagirl, how's it going? Mary Peltier, Sherry Leach, and Lewis. YouTube is on the ball. Bev, can you run that info past me once more, please? I was cleaning the cat box. Email me at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. Now let me make sure I spelled everything right. And ask for my address, my mailing address. Okay? Okay, absolutely. Maybe my hubby will shave his winter's beard. Well, Howie's hair needs to be cut short because he's going bald back here. But I mean, it still looks good, but not really, really long. But he's getting, when he goes back to work, he's got to wear like, face protection and stuff. So the beard's got to go. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing that Howie's been called in to get his picture taken. He's not going back to work yet, but he is going back to physiotherapy. There was a clerical error, and WSIB is at least going to pay for his physiotherapy. So, and the reason, well, I'm not going to bother. Bald men, go figure. Hey, Sherry, baby, I love you, Sherry. Now, listen. There are folks I have an awful lot of moderators on my channels. But because I am going to be streamlining things for Patreon, Ramblin' Rose, why you wonder, no one knows. There you go. Thank you for that. Sang for my supper. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, don't type in all caps, because what happens is you might get booted. There is some kind of glitchy. I think YouTube is instigating a digital moderator to a certain degree. I'm waiting for my hubby to go back, hoping it happens soon. I understand, Heather. Absolutely. Speaking of Heather, did everybody get the video? Because there is somebody who is accepting mail for Heather who will forward it to her in Michigan so that you don't have to pay Canadian stamps to send it to me, right? And for those who say that I have never watched a channel or watched a video of Heather's in my life, then you guys don't know how much I love that woman and how much we actually, just because we don't exchange phone numbers doesn't mean we aren't, that she isn't in my heart and in my soul and in my prayers every single day. Hey, Leah. I get booted in any case. Bev, please advise people to donate elsewhere because of high fees on it. I'm not going to tell people what to do anymore. I'm not going to tell people to not tip me. I'm not going to tell people to tip me on PayPal. I'm not going to tell people anything. You do you. I personally, anything I say is going to look like a request for money, so I'm just going to shut up. All right? I have, hey, Lori Diorio. I have brain fog, Bev. What did you make that needed curing salt? I bought it for something you made, but what was it? Pea-meal bacon? Pea-meal bacon? Hams? Salami? Is it the pink curing salt? Not pink Himalayan salt, but pink cure salt? You be really, really careful with that stuff. A teaspoon of that ingested could kill you. That's why they always say, oh, Morton's Tender Quick. Well, I actually have a homemade recipe for Morton's Tender Quick on my channel. Okay? It's called Homestead Tender Quick. But I show you how to make it, but then there's the pink cure salt when I'm doing hams and stuff too. Folks, 202 watching and only 73 thumbs up. Give it up, folks. Oh, God, I love you. Oh, that's what I mean. Okay, so because I'm going to be streamlining, don't freak out if you're currently a moderator and you get stripped of your moderator status. I'm going down to 2 or 3 moderators. Okay? 4 tops. Why? Because what happens is when I'm live streaming, whether it's Patreon or not, my moderators come in for free because they're moderators. That's their job. So they don't have to be patrons. But I can only, and it's not that I don't trust all my moderators, I can only keep track of so many. Understood? Bev, I consider you, hi, Kathy Krause. I consider you my friend, and you and I have never met in person or exchanged phone numbers either, but we are friends. Absolutely. I mean, look at our society today. They've got us in boxes. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky. They're doing everything they can to separate us from each other. Because when we get together, we are considered dangerous. Why? Because we make a unified voice. Right? So if we have to communicate this way, this is the way we communicate. Hey, Helen22, how's it going, darling? Also, Heather went live on her Facebook, and unfortunately, people are trying to impersonate her. Yeah, okay, let's address that. I saw her video. Okay, so unless it's the original GoFundMe link, that's it. Okay. She has the GoFundMe and I don't know what else she has set up. Oh, and remember we were going to do the kind of homestead thing to help Heather pack her pantry, packer. I have been asked to withdraw the suggestion for the simple reason is they've got enough on their plate and that kind of deal. As much as you love, love, love Heather, send her greeting cards, send her letters of love and support, whatever you want. But doing some kind of big, too many moving parts thing is just too much for them to handle, right? Even if somebody else is doing it all, there's too many moving parts. So they asked me to say thank you very, very much. But that's just one thing. That's one thing too many for them to deal with, right? It is me and you, Angie. That's what I thought. Hometown Cooking with Marianne. Hey, Marianne. Good afternoon, Bev and everyone. Hope everyone is having a great day. Yes, we are. Bev, Hovey and I are making a ploy tunnel, a polytunnel. So we'll let you know how we get on. What do you mean you mean like a polytunnel for planting under? Didn't you and Noreen and Heather and others do a show together about 4 or 5 years ago? Oh, honey, that was close to 10 years ago. I was like 8, 9 years ago. And it was called the Homestead Honeys. And we were invited to do a call-in show once a week on Prepper Internet Radio. I can't remember what it was called. It was an internet radio show. And so once a week, there were 4 of us. And in the beginning, it was me and Noreen and Cat's Cradle and Bear Prepper. Bear Prepper had to drop out due to, internal angst between the Homestead Honeys, and Michigan Snow Pony took her place. Now, Noreen, as far as I understand, and do not quote me on this, Heather had a YouTube channel once before, but she got inundated she got a really bad stalker. And so she, like Noreen, took me under her wing. She took Heather under her wing and helped her, maneuver in how to start up a YouTube channel and protect yourself at the same time. And they were very, very close friends, but Noreen and I almost never speak anymore. Doesn't mean that I can't pick up the phone and call her if I need to, right? And it doesn't mean she can't call me. She knows my phone number. She knows my address, right? I lost my address book. It has to be a polytunnel. Oh, how the fingers get messed up. Well, I mean, we're only human, right? We had a call-in show with you 2 weeks ago. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, what happened to Cat's Cradle? Do you know? Yes, and that's not my story to tell. I miss Cat's Cradle. I do too. I remember the Honeys. Wow, I've been a subscriber for a long time. Well, I'll tell you how I know what year it was because Howie and I were in Egypt, and we were in an airport on our way home when I got an email from Noreen saying, when you get home, we want to talk to you about, a radio program. And I said, okay. So I was very, very young in YouTube. That was in 2012. So that was 9 years ago that I got invited to the Homestead Honeys. I found a case of propane. Ooh, there you go. You mean like the little bottle ones? Bev, you need to look at your old video, How to Answer Comments. There is a sex video thumbnail that is very visible. What? Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. I'm going to go look right now. Content. Uploads. All I see is the thumbnail is there. There you go. I just changed the thumbnail. Okay. But bring that to my attention outside of live chat, because I really don't like to have to deal physically with stuff while I'm here with you guys. Play the video. It's in the what? All right, let's go back one more time. Let's look. I thought you said it was visible in the thumbnail. All right, let's just go to videos here. You may be right. I may be crazy. But it just may be lunatic you're looking for. Okay, let's play the video.
Ooh, bubbly flavors.
It's bubbly.
Is it?
You pineapple bubbly and you peach bubbly.
It's bubbly.
For the busy person on the go, there are no better glasses.
Are you hearing
than
this?
TurboFlex.
It's
TurboFlex's
pop
worldwide patented glasses
and
keep
TurboFlex
you
glasses.
busy lifestyle.
I don't know what you guys are getting, but that's all I got. It's in the beginning of the... Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to look one more time. I have to go through 3 pages to get to it.
Okay.
1,000 miles from home. 100 miles from anyone.
That looks good.
Witness the best performance of Robin Wright's career.
Okay, Steffi. I'm going to hit this record
The
button
video's
here.
black.
In 3,
Oh,
2,
okay.
1. We are going to have. All right, let's go.
Holy shit on okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's make that private. Holy crap. Whoo. Okay. Blood pressure medication, please. Oh, my God. I so want to use potato towers, but I see mixed reviews. Anyone know if it's a good idea? Okay, good question. Yes, it's a good idea if you can make sure the bigger it gets, the harder it is to penetrate, for the water to penetrate. So if you're making a potato tower, do yourself a favor and put a PVC pipe with holes drilled in it down through the center so that you can add and cap it off at the bottom. Like just put it down through the center, leaving the bottom, you know what I mean? Leaving the bottom solid, right? Drill holes through it and then water your potatoes through that tube and they will grow better. You can get rain, water them on the outside, but also water down that tube. And you can also drop worms in for compost. Good idea. Good idea. I'm just, my goodness. in 5-gallon buckets, holes drilled in bottom, placed on pallets. How does that work, Blessing? That's Linda, right? I saw it before, but didn't think to say anything. Lucy, is your name? Hey, Paula. Sorry. Lucy, is your last name pronounced Roy or Wa? So I'm really sorry. Excuse me. So I'm really sorry if your emails are getting flooded with old videos, but if you find anything that has anything like that on it, please email me and tell me which video it is or put the link in and I will make it private, okay? I was rewatching a video that I had just finished and I thought it was alive. I couldn't type. Migraine settled in. I'm going to have a nap. Okay, sweetheart. I love you all. I'm late. Hi, Yoshi. Bev, I've been thinking about doing a raised bed for herbs only. Do they all grow in the same season? Pretty much. Pretty much. Some you may want to, excuse me. Some you may want to plant. Like I'm going to do herbs soon. And I'm going to do my herbs really soon. And I'm putting in the bed that I used for, I started it for leeks and they died. So I put in the tomatoes and the cucumbers that I had hanging in pots because those hanging pots were not deep enough. But that bed, the one next to the pole beans, I'm going to use that bed for, excuse me, I'm going to use that bed for herbs this year. And I'm putting 2 raised beds in front of the pool. And I'm going to put my peppers in those. This is going to be my first year using raised beds. I can't wait. Oh, raised beds are, I would like to raise mine another tier. Yes, that would mean Howie would have to fill the beds with a wheelbarrow. Oh, well. Sorry, I forgot I was speaking to the Gossip Bakery. Take care, Karen Doc. Bev said I was PM timeout. Why? Okay. For those of you, and I should have put it at the beginning, if you get timed out, it's not us. If you are behaving or talking inappropriately on my channel, you will be warned. If you repeat the behavior, you will be timed out. And if you come back and repeat the behavior, you will be blocked permanently. But you will be warned every step of the way. If you're getting timed out, it's not us. It's a YouTube digital moderator that hasn't got its hat on straight yet. Okay? Take care. Hi, dearie. Chives will just keep on giving. Yeah, chives will just keep on giving. It's a YouTube glitch. Yes. It's not us. When someone gets timed out by this YouTube glitch, we don't see it. But if I time you out, who volunteers? Who volunteers to be timed out? Hey, Kay Anderson. I'm planting everything I can when it comes. I'm going to plant dill because I'm growing cucumbers this year. I'm going to plant dill, basil, parsley. If I can get hands on some oregano, but that is like a perennial thing too. Hey, under pressure. No caps. YouTube is on a roll. Yeah, no caps. You can, hi, Tigger Bouncing. You can put, I love you taunting them. They're watching now. Enjoy haters. Oh, there's 6 thumbs downs. Yeah, it's it. There's, at least they've got the balls enough to come in and thumbs me down to my face, even though they're, fake addresses, fake names in a private troll-like cave called the Gossip Bakery where they can just tear me apart all they want. Hey, teasers, pleasers. Yeah, so don't type in all caps and don't put any more than 2 emojis. It may get you timed out. Malka, am I missing something? I have planted no seeds. I just go to my nearby farmer's market and buy my plants to put in my backyard. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're not going, occasionally I will address it, but we're not going to give them our energy, right? Hey, Jaton. Just wanted to start the ball rolling. Kay Anderson, Bev, Mrs. Wolfie, does all of this mean that if I miss a live stream, then I won't be able to watch it later? Krista, no, I'm going to actually leave these up because I'm actually being more careful about what I say and when I say it and why I say it. Okay? I'm going to leave these up. Just all my old past live streams have been made private because there was just way too much fodder for the nasty old gossip bitches to play with. And I'm just not going to allow it anymore. Okay, Kathy Miller. I'm going to time Kathy Miller out. Thank you, darling. Whoops. I'm going to time her out. And it's going to show. See? Do you see where it says Kathy Miller was timed out by our half-acre homestead for 300 seconds? I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was going to be that long. That's what happens when I time or one of my moderators times you out. Can you see that, folks? If you don't see that, it's because we didn't do it. Bev, I emailed you. Very important. Okay, sweetheart. I'll check it. It just says message deleted. Okay. Do you see where it says Kathy Miller was timed out by our half-acre homestead for 300 seconds? That is because I did it. All right? You will see it. Oh. Okay, but you can see where it was deleted, right? That was done by us. But if you get timed out or deleted or booted and we don't see anything in the chat, that means because it wasn't us. Right? Okay, you see that. That means we did that. But if people get booted or timed out and you don't see it, that's because it's not us, right? Hey, Patty! Folks, Hidden Gem Jewelry Studio is my cousin Patty. And I'm going to say this only once, Patty. You broke my heart when you asked me, did I remember who you were? I changed your diaper. And I can't say that to everybody on this live stream. I'm sorry to embarrass you, Patty. Patty, how's it going, darling? How's it going? Patty was born in the house next door to where I lived until I was 12, and then we moved. But his sister Jennifer had the bedroom next to mine because we had row housing. 300 seconds is their way of stopping her from talking for the rest of the stream. No, that's only 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes. Bev, please tell again how to send cards to Heather, needy homesteader. Okay, let me go over to my email. And let me get that for you. Just hang on a second. I will put it in. Hey, I got an email from Mummy. Nan emailed me. Okay. Stay focused, Bev. I have different email accounts, folks. Okay. Oh, I got a lot of email here. Okay. Let me go to sent. And okay, because I have kept this. This is if you live in the States and you want to send Heather a greeting card or a letter, you can send it care of this address, okay? So that you don't have to waste postage sending it to me. If you're in Canada and you want to send Heather a card, absolutely mail it to me. Don't mail it to me to open, all right? Just send it care of me, and I will put them all in a big padded envelope and I will mail them out in toto to Heather's address. Okay? Steven, where you going? Steven! Someone say goodbye. All right, baby. I love you. And thank you for the lovely conversation we had this morning. I love you. You're my pet. And don't you forget it. Hey, never enough time. How's it going? What's going on with Sandy? Everyone can't stay long, but please keep me in your prayers. I'm starting to have contractions. You're having a baby? Come back and let us know. Wait a minute. Wait, is it Patty's birthday? Patrick, is it your birthday? Back up here. Back up here. Back up here. Let them eat cake. Just tell me, Mary Jane, is it Patty's birthday? April 1st. Okay, well, what day is that? What day of the month is that? April 1st is on a Thursday. I'm going to live stream that day, Patty, because it's April Fool's Day. And, oh, what a joke. If we just had a baby boy, is this some kind of joke? No, just kidding. We'll live stream on your birthday, Patty, so that I can sing happy birthday to you, okay? Bev, info on mailing to Heather didn't show below, just blank. What? There. Is that okay? Did it come up that time? My birthday was Saturday. Then on Sunday, I won a seed giveaway. Best day ever. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, you can see that then? All right, good. Okay, both times. All right, awesome. Well, listen, we've been on here for almost an hour. It's your daughter's birthday. What, it showed. Okay. Peggy, how are you, darling? All right. So you guys, if you've just coming in, we're going to leave now. But if you guys are just coming in, okay, go back and rewatch the replay because the times they are a-changing. Everybody's going to get to see live streams. Then there's going to be live streams for patrons only. And those live streams are the ones where I'm going to feel more comfortable cutting loose. And unfortunately, the Cooking with Cannabis live streams are also going to be moved over to Patreon, okay? I'm always missing the lives. Oh, Bev, it is still blank. How are the others getting it? I don't know. But you can email me at connectedheartsfamily, all one word, at gmail.com, and I will give you the address, okay? My Georgette, my link to Patreon has not been built yet. I have deleted Mrs. Wolfie's Corner. Okay? And I have one question to ask of everybody. Do I have the right to name the new Patreon account Connected Hearts Family? Because, and live streams for the live readings on my reading channel on Saturdays, those are always going to be open. Okay, those are always going to be open. You don't have to be a patron to get to those, okay? Thank you. Okay, are you sure? Absolutely, the name the Patreon Connected Hearts Family. Do you still dehydrate? Oh my God. Yes, of course I still dehydrate. Name it Connected Hearts. Connected Hearts it is. Okay? And that's done. That's it. All right. For all those who care to, everything from Patreon, the CWC and everything I do is going to be connected to the Patreon. But it's only going to be for the live Freaky Fridays and the live streams, Patreon streams once a week. And with the Patreon, there might be some rough cuts or some bloopers. You never know what I'm going to do, but that's all going to be part of the perks. The biggest perk of all is going to be we're going to have live call-ins. So, okay, thank you, Joanne. I said hi a few times, Mary Jane, Dobson, Mayhew, but I was in timeout, just got released. Oh my goodness. Brazen, you're going to get timed out for that. Bit adding the word family is necessary. connectedhearts@gmail.com. No, connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com is the address. All right. Now, for all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual hug. The down thumbers can now leave because, we're going to pray for you. You don't want to be here for that. You might actually feel something. Okay. So, hi, Vicky. Hey. Okay. We are closing down now because we're almost at an hour. Test. I've been in timeout. Hey, homesteader chick. Please take the blessings and love and share it in your life. Absolutely, Furby. All right. And for picking on me for not doing my taxes for 3 years, it turns out it's easier because I got all my paperwork done today. I'm only waiting on one more piece of paper and then all my taxes can be sent out. So, Bev, we should do a standing ovation for the trolls. This is for the trolls. We're not even going to mention their forum anymore because we don't want to give it energy. Thank you for bringing to our attention our need to be just a little more closed mouth in privacy where you guys can't come. Just saying. All right. Nice, big, deep breath. Now remember, folks, this is just an energy boost for us all. Just because I address my higher power as God, you don't even have to have a higher power. You can just add your spiritual light and energy too. All right? So you do you, and we'll do us, and we will all link our hearts and link our hands, and let's push out the light. Deep breath. Oh, great spirit, original spirit from which all souls come. From which my spark came. Thank you. I got to say thank you I got to say thank you, God, because, I got blindsided on Saturday. But my program has allowed me to work through the emotional side of things and why I was feeling so enragedly hurt, to working in accepting my part in the problem, which was I have been too open, to working in solutions. So thank you for that, God. And thank you for all of my Connected Hearts family, all of my YouTube family and friends. For always having my back. It can be scary to have that much people behind you. So I have to say, everybody, just we have addressed the elephant in the living room, and now the elephant is no longer there, and we are linking hearts and linking hands, and we're sending out love and positive energy and asking our higher powers to let us be messengers of peace. Let us be examples of loving thy neighbor. Let us hold our heads up and push out all the love that is in our power to push back at the darkness that threatens us daily. We understand that the darkness is a part of life, God, but it doesn't mean we have to stop fighting against it. So, God, look after my family. Look after the people that don't know you're there. Look after the people that need you the most. Whether or not they believe, we will lift them up for you for your blessing. Let the sunshine of your love smile down on their souls and their hearts and allow them to move forward in peace and health and love. Yes. Amen. Namaste. Peace be with you. Miigwech, Merry Week, Shalom. Whatever your greeting is, however you use your spiritual energy for good, know that it was felt and heard. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, stay tuned. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Buckle up, bitches. Take care. God bless. I wasn't talking to you guys. You know that, right? Take care. God bless. I love you. Don't ever forget that. Your life has meaning and it has worth. Okay? Don't ever doubt that. We don't.